What is going on, Team Prime? I am back with another video, and today Takara has revealed their images for the rest of the Wave 1 Siege line. The last of the Micromasters, the Battlemaster Blowpipe, Hound, Megatron, Flywheels, and Shockwave. So let's get into the images, shall we? So here is Flak and Big Shot, and finally seeing the finished versions of the figures. They're looking pretty okay. I don't know who's who. I know the one on the right actually has decently painted head sculpt. He's got his painted visor, painted mouth, and all that. They actually look really good together. That's all I can really say about them in robot mode. They look okay. I might pick them up still. Let's go to their alt modes. Okay, so here they are in their alt modes, and I like the alt modes a lot better just because they look cooler. One turns into a tank with two giant missile launcher pods sitting on top of it. The other one's a truck with a turret on the top. But they look really good together. I like how he's got the black painted rims. His tires aren't painted. I don't get that. But, oh well. And finally, for the set, here is their weapon mode. Now, I like the weapon. The weapon actually looks better, just because it's a giant missile launcher gun. You've got 10 barrels on the front of the gun alone. If you're a kid and you see this, you can kill 10 Decepticons with it. But this actually looks really good, and I cannot wait to pick these guys up just for this mode alone. Now let's go to the Decepticon Sky Patrol. So here's the Sky Patrol with Cloud and Whisper or Visper, I don't know. I actually like these guys more. And I don't know who's who, but the one on the left actually has elbow and knee articulation, which is really cool. I like the black and the purple on these guys, and the lime green for his face. He just looks really, really cool. I'm going to pick these guys up. So let's go to their jet modes. So here's their jet modes, and it's what you expect for the little gimmick figures. You can see one has his legs exposed, the other one's just got a block. But surprisingly, the jet modes look really, really good. I like the silver for the cockpit on the one on the left, the purple that takes over the jet mode. These guys look really cool. Now let's get to Battlemaster Blowpipe. Okay, I forgot about this real quick. Here is the combined sword mode of these two. And that's probably the better mode of the three alt modes that they have. The sword mode actually just looks really cool. It's a clunky sword, mind you, but it's a better looking weapon. I haven't seen anybody hold this as a sword yet, so we'll see what happens with it. Now, let's get to Blowpipe, shall we? So here is Blowpipe in his robot mode, and he looks really good. Aside from the fact that he's a remold of the Takara figure, and he lost his elbow movement and his knee movement from the Takara release, and he's based on his G1 toy, but he actually looks really cool. By the way, belly boner. Alright, let's get to his gun mode. And gun mode is where this figure shines the most. He just looks really good in this gun form, and I love the blast effect of this figure. I cannot wait to pick up Blowpipe. This dude looks really good as a figure, and I cannot wait to give him to Trigger Happy. This dude's going to look awesome. Now, let us go on to Deluxe Class Autobot Hound. So here is Hound in his robot mode, and this looks so good. He looks so awesome. He's got his handheld gun with the barrel attachment. He's got a shoulder launcher. And this looks just amazing. This is leaps and bounds over the original classic Hound, over the Combiner Wars one. This just looks amazing. Let's go to his Cybertronian Jeep mode, shall we? Alright, so here is Hound in his Cybertronian Jeep mode, and this looks amazing. You've got the green rims, the really dented bumper. His guns are sitting on the top. Now, I know these bronze bits look like stickers, but they're not. I can assure you. Hasbro said that these will not be stickers, and none of this toy line will have stickers. But he looks great nonetheless. Now let's go to Deluxe Decepticon Flywheels, shall we? Now here is Decepticon Flywheels, or as he's being called, Skydread. And this dude looks amazing. What we saw at New York Comic Con was just a painted prototype, but this is the final toy. And man, does this dude look good in both, or in his robot mode. I love how this guy looks. Just, such a nice looking figure. Now let's get to his jet mode and his tank mode. So here he is in his 2 alt modes, and these actually look really good. Really nice homaging the G1 toy. You got the lasers right here on the jet and also on the tank. Don't know how that works, but this dude looks really good, and I cannot wait to pick up him. Now let's get on to Voyager class Megatron. Here is Voyager class Megatron, and I absolutely think him and Optimus Prime are going to be 2 of the best Voyagers in the first wave. Or 2 of the best figures in the first wave. Megatron looks so great. Now, he doesn't have the fusion, Takara doesn't have the fusion cannon plugged into his arm. It's just being handheld. But the dude looks great. Such a G1 cartoon accurate Megatron that we will ever have. He doesn't have the gun sitting behind his neck, but oh well. I'm pretty sure his handheld gun can do that. And he just looks amazing. He looks great. Now, let's go into his tank mode. And here is tank mode. Just like with him in robot mode, the tank looks amazing. I love how Megatron looks in general. Megatron is going to be one of my main must-have pickups for this first wave. Because I love Titans Return Megatron, but this is so much better. And he will look great on my shelf. Now let's get to Leader Class Shockwave. So here is Shockwave in his Voyager class robot mode, and he really looks just like Masterpiece Shockwave, but at Voyager scale. He's got the hose attached to his body, which I'm pretty sure you can take off. But Shockwave looks just like his Masterpiece self. And I love how this is. Now, his chest and his head both have light piping in them. I am so happy to see light piping return to the Transformers toys. He just looks so nice with the dark purple and then the opaque, or the more periwinkle purple. Now let's go to his first alt mode. So here's the first alt mode, and right off the bat you're going to notice, if you turn this upside down, it's his laser mode. There's no hiding it. This is Shockwave's laser mode. This is just an upside down gun. Hasbro, you clever geniuses that you are. This alone makes me love Shockwave even more than I've already had. Now here is Shockwave in his armored up robot mode, and I'm confused. Why does he have 3 laser arms, a giant piece of junk on his back, and then 2 pieces of gun attached to his feet? This is really weird. I'm glad I'm not going to be displaying the figure with any of this armor attached, so, yeah. I mean, it looks cool. It's just I'm not going to be displaying him with it at all. Like, the weird thigh shoulders look really weird and all that. And whatever this is draping off the back. Now let's get into his other alt mode. And finally, here is Shockwave's last alt mode, which when you combine the armor, it turns him into a big flying laser cannon with extra lasers. Again, this looks good, but I prefer the armor not being attached to the figure and it just being Voyager Shockwave that turns into his laser cannon mode. This just looks flat out amazing, and I cannot wait to pick up Shockwave. He looks like a really good figure, in my opinion. So, there is that. So, in conclusion, the Takara figures, again, look just like the Hasbro figures, but we have better, clearer images of what we've been seeing, and I honestly can't wait to pick these guys up. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what your most anticipated Siege figure is going to be. Mine right now is Optimus Prime, Megatron, Shockwave, Ultra Magnus, Hound, and Sideswipe. I'm really excited for these figures. So I'm going to stop talking here, and you guys just thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.